All right, Goonies, we got more big changes coming in the 0.19.0 update. We also got some glitches to show you guys, as well as some setting changes. So stay tuned. Let's get into it.
Better DJ bring it back, tell them play that shit again, tell them turn up the bass. Turn it up, better DJ bring it back, tell the DJ turn it up, better DJ bring it back.
Okay, Goonies, you'll notice up in the corner of the map, you'll see classic, ranked, and unranked games. So now we can play classic matches without the risk of losing rank. So let's just say, for instance, you want to do some solo squads, you want to practice up your game, get your skills up, or get your confidence up even. You can go play some unranked matches. There's going to be players in there, real players, as well as some bots, I'm sure. But at least you can go in there and play and not run the risk of losing rank. And also, let's say, for instance, you got some buddies that like to hot drop, like me. But you could go play in some matches like that, classic matches that are unranked. You don't have to worry if you hot drop about losing your rank. So I think that's a great change of life thing, or whatever they call that, where they change it to make things better. I think this is a good addition to the game. Now, I want to get to talking about what I talked about in the intro. Changes to the beta before it comes global. Right here, as you see, guys, this is not Miramar, and we have the Ancient Secret event now in Erangel. So we had the Spark the Fire event as well in Erangel. So Erangel has 2 events possibly coming to the game, which is kind of mind-blowing, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing. But I want to say something about this particular event right here in Erangel, and also in the beta. Some changes were made, some minute changes, but there was a major change made, and I think it was for the better. But one of the minute changes I'm talking about here, look at these things on the sides, and I don't know if this is just for the Miramar, or just for the Erangel map. Notice how the symbol looks different. I'll show you what it looked like in Miramar. That's what it looked like. And right here, it looks like a fish. It looks kind of like a cross with a hoop. Now on the other one, it's the same thing. And you light them the same. They're also repositioned. They were kind of moved up in the room, and now they're moved out of the way. I think when people were fighting, they might have felt like they were in the way. Now room, so you can move freely. Also, when you defeat the Pharaoh now, you get a chest. Before, you got the Pharaoh's key. Now, the Pharaoh's key was really cool looking, but it didn't do anything. It didn't unlock anything. I don't think that they knew exactly what to put for winning. But now you get possibly a Groza, an Og, an Om. You get good stuff when you beat the Pharaoh. So it makes it kind of worth it, in my opinion. I'm going to get the glitches, but for a second here, we'll look at this and how beautiful this is in Erangel. Having these other pyramids all floating, congregating into one spot. They're coming from different areas. And of course, the pyramids, I think, always change their location. You can always know where they're at, though, from the drop map. But at the end of the day, they're floating, they're moving, and I think that's cool. And that's gonna cause some issues, and we'll get to that pretty soon. But I just think it's gorgeous. I'm glad that they added this event to Erangel, because not as many people play Miramar as they do Erangel, I think. Erangel is one of the flagship maps for PUBG Mobile. People tend to just always love Erangel. It's a great map. I mean, what is not to love about Erangel? I know some of you guys probably are tired of playing it, especially people that play scrims, because that's always the map that's chosen. But hey, it's a great map. It's a really good map, and lots of different scenarios happen in that map. And everybody knows that map, so there's some really, really intense fights in that map. But with that being said, we're just flying along here. Everything's looking good. Now watch Carver here or Carter as he tries to get on this post or whatever. I thought this was pretty funny, and that's going to pretty much end his flight here. He's looking at his plane. He's like, what am I going to do? What do I do? Well, we all know if you jump off of it, you're going to be able to get a parachute, kind of float down. But still, he's heading towards Georgia Pole. He probably didn't want to get off at that time. He tried to get on the pole. Didn't work out, but hey. Now, let's get into the glitches. Now, this is Miramar, and literally the graphics are coming through the pyramid. The pyramid was taller than the mountains, and also some other structures in Los Leones. Now, and the thing is, like, for the most part, right here, Carter is able to avoid being pushed off the building. He's going through the windows. I mean, it's like a game of Frogger crossing the road. You guys might not know about Frogger. I don't know if they've had a game since that's newer that I can reference, but that's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of Frogger, and as you see, the buildings are way too big for this thing, or the pyramid is way too low. One or the other, whatever you want to call it. But right here, Carter and Kratos are going to get in the danger zone, and they are going to be pushed off the pyramid. So a 5-stack got them, and that's not even that tall, guys. That's pretty low to the ground if a 5-stack got them. But right here, we'll just move on. I wanted to tell you about some more up-and-coming changes. Now, that's the glitches segment of this, but more up-and-coming changes that I missed in my last video. I talked to you guys about barrel extensions for SMGs. Now, at the time, the two guys that are sending me footage, which is Kratos and Mad Carter, or Carver as he likes to be called in the beta, had not found these other extensions. But guys, in fact, there are AR barrel extensions and sniper rifle barrel extensions. So, with that being said, that's going to increase your accuracy.
Supplies.
This is going to play a part in games now. I think, with long range accuracy, I think the person with the barrel extension will have advantage, obviously, in probably like maybe 200 yards. The guy with the sniper rifle, maybe will it increase the effective range of the sniper? Maybe. I still think your render range is still around 300 to 400, right? It's in there somewhere. So I don't know if they're going to extend the render range, or if they're just going to make it more powerful when it hits you, more accurate. Not really sure. I know that it says it increases accuracy, but I'm not really sure, how they're going to play that out. I'm a little worried, to be honest with you. This is probably the most troubling change that they're making to the game, because I'm worried that now not only do you have to find a gun to be effective, but you got to find a barrel extension to make that gun effective, and that concerns me a little bit. I would be lying if I didn't say that. Right here is a picture of the Uzi with a barrel extension. Very beautiful. And I wanted to show you guys some of the changes. You got a new camera rotating while leaning feature you can enable. And we're just going to scroll slowly through some of these settings to show you the things that we noticed that was changed. But if you notice some, you might see some that I don't talk about. But the ones that Carter and I noticed, he like that FPP dynamic holding. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but hey, it sounds cool. And by the way, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, disable quick draw invite. Please feel free to do so. Like this video, that would help me out a lot. Share it with your friends on the Discords or wherever else you congregate, to where maybe somebody would enjoy my content as well. Here you go. We got ultra and extreme graphics, which I think is pretty much what we had before. And then colorblind mode, I think that's anti-aliasing. I think all of that is currently what we had. I'm not sure what that is in Chinese writing. If you guys know, I see rounded corners. Notch. I'm not sure. And let's take a look at these settings. Looks pretty standard, except for that we can actually move the kill feed. That's interesting. I'm not sure exactly why we would want to move the kill feed, but hey, whatever floats your boat. I mean, if you want to move your kill feed, then daggone it, PUBG Mobile says you can do it. That's all I'm saying. So, I gotta say, guys, this update is incredible. I don't know. It just, to me, it's just more and more and more. To me, it's almost like the best update they've had so far. I mean, let me know what you think. I mean, maybe I'm overstepping. Maybe you think I'm full of crap, but I don't know, guys. I mean, there is a ton. And I didn't even talk about the other stuff. Look at there, mag priority. I like that. So they're adding some of that stuff in here. I love that, actually, because I'd love to stop picking up useless mags. Painkillers, all that. That's pretty standard. Pretty standard. I like the way they got them set up. Yeah, nice, nice. But like this update, it is a power punch. I mean, you know, the new map, Livid. Sorry, my mustache itches. The new map, Livid, is coming. Livic is coming. You know, monster trucks, guns, new guns, barrel extensions, events, crazy Pharaoh mummy events. I mean, I don't know. It just, I'm almost scared to put this video out because I feel like they're going to make more changes before July, and I have to make another video. But I was just trying to cover these changes and what we noticed or my beta tester Goonies, because I currently do not have it. I do have the Chinese version Game of Peace, which I've been playing a little bit of at Wrangle 2.0, and that, guys, is unbelievable. I'm telling you right now, when that comes to the game, it is going to be a huge game changer. Trust me on that. If we get anywhere near to what the Chinese version has, anything near that. I like this too. You can change the blood splatter, which I think you could before, to green. I don't think it had all this though, and it gives a damage effect. I'm not sure. Okay, cool. So you could change both of them. I mean, you know, changes are good either way. I just worry that some of these changes are unnecessary and could cause some unwanted glitches in the game. That is concerning. With so much coming in this update, that is definitely a fear. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. That's going to do it for me. Leave a like if you did. Like I said, subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends. Help me out, amigos. And with that being said, I'm out of here.